Hello students, good morning. How are you? Hope you all are fine. As you know that this is your English period. I am Ritamra Gangbai. Now I will teach you English. This is your new chapter, chapter 11, kites. Today we will read it. Students, in this video we will read this chapter, and in the second part of the video I will explain this chapter line to line. So watch the whole video very attentively. A kite is carried up by the wind. Tugging at the string, it pulls up birds, dipping and swaying. The string unbends. The kite climbs higher and higher into the blue. Its colorful shape looks beautiful against the sky. Flying a kite is a fun way to spend a bright day. People started flying kites over 2000 years ago. The Chinese were the first to fly kites. Several centuries ago, Chinese travelers brought kites to India. And now, flying kites is a favorite pastime for both children and adults. Previously, kites were used for spying in warfare. Aeroplanes were not common in those days. Kites with cameras tied to them were sent high in the air to take pictures. The aerial photographs would help soldiers find out where the enemy forces were hiding. Some armies used kites as targets for shooting practice. Scientists have used kites to carry instruments high into the clouds. These instruments would measure and record temperature and wind speed. Sometimes the kites couldn't fly high enough. When this happened, many kites were tied together in trains. The first kite was sent as high as it could sail. Its string was then attached to the second kite, which would help the first kite go even higher. A third or even fourth kite could be added to the train. The American inventor Benjamin Franklin once conducted a famous experiment using a kite. Franklin wanted to show that lighting was a form of electricity. He thought that he could prove it if he sent a kite to catch the current from lighting flashes. Franklin's kite was made of light sticks and silk fabric. An iron wire was attached to its frame. At the end of the long string of the kite, he tied a brass key. Then, at the end of the string, he tied a silk ribbon, which he would hold while the kite flew. He knew silk would not conduct electricity well and hoped it would keep him safe. On a stormy afternoon, Franklin set out to try his kite. A brisk breeze was blowing. Franklin's kite rose quickly into the dark clouds. Raindrops were pelting down. He needed to keep the silk ribbon dry because once wet it would conduct electricity. Franklin reached out and tapped the key with his finger. Sparks flew. It was electricity. Benjamin Franklin was very lucky on that day not because he proved his theory, but because he didn't get killed. Those who fly kites must remember this. No kites on a stormy day. Metal should never be used to make a kite. Also, kites should never be flown around power lines. It is dangerous to fly kites from a roof terrace that does not have a parapet. People often fall fatally off the edge of the roof when they keep tugging at the string and walk backwards with eyes fixed on the kite in the sky. Today, kites are used mostly for fun. Families go to open spaces like parks or beaches to fly kites. Sometimes there are kite flying contests. Experienced flyers can launch their kites up in the sky in a few moments. Novices need others to help them and some patience. India has an old tradition of kite flying. Indian rulers at once loved this import from China. Kites also became popular among the people because it was easy to make them and one needed no special skill to fly them. The king of Jaipur during the 16th century, Savai Ram Singh, grew so fond of kites that he established a kite factory to especially make kites for him. Indian kites are generally diamond shaped, made with paper and bamboo. The various colors, designs, and pictures of god and goddesses make them look different. Makar Sankranti, which falls on 14th January, is the great Indian kite festival. On Sankranti Day, in cities like Jaipur and Ahmedabad, the sky looked dazzling with the spectacular sight of million kites flying simultaneously. China and Japan have their own equally amazing kite festivals. Kites can be large and elaborate or small and simple. Some kites are very cheap. You can make a kite of your own using just sticks, paper, tape, and a reel of string. The next time you are looking for something fun to do, go fly a kite. Students, we have read the chapter. Now, in the second part of the video, I will explain this chapter line to line. So, watch that video attentively. Thank you.